The racehorses. How are the racehorses doing? Drebin has begun his training now. He's well underway. His descent to, let me see. Yeah, he's going to race in the remainder of 2025. That's right, he is. We're coming up in September. It's looking probably like an October 1st, I suspect. No, he was in the pool. I'll have to talk to Dominic about that. I'm back there next Friday, so I'll train a couple of these horses next Friday. No, I don't know if I'm back next Friday. Ollie has a baseball tournament, but I don't know what day I'm back there. We'll see how that plays out this week. Now, Tenacious Hanover, we put him in the pool for a week. I actually moved him over to Andy Rickards. The reason being there's a pool close by to his place. That's the only frustrating part. I just thought when I was thinking out loud, I'm thinking to myself, we should just put this horse in a pool somewhere like we do with some of the horses in Ontario, right? We're lucky. We have that pool on the facility at Joe Stutzman's Training Center. But unfortunately, we don't have that option at the Meadows or at Northfield. Mike filled the pool in and put an aqua treadmill. It's similar, but not quite the same as swimming. And with Andy, he has all the other amenities. Now he's an hour away from the Meadows. So we just didn't have the option to ship him in and out. So I offered the horse to Andy to train. So when you see Tenacious Hanover Indigo's next start and Andy Rickard down as trainer, don't be alarmed. Tim is and will be our guy. But with this particular horse, listen, if he was at Northfield, he'd be at Andy Rickards right now also. So certainly nothing going on there. But Tenacious Hanover just needs a little amendment to his training. Time is on my side. I talked about him in Sunday's video I did with you guys. It just wasn't his trip. Everything worked out the way I wanted it to. I just did not foresee the front end being soft the way it was. And, Chris took advantage of everybody, I think, in the same boat, watching Little Rocket Man, watching Women Layer, and they were not watching the front end. And Chris stole away 27, 55, and 2 over that. In that group, just makes it incredibly difficult to be fourth over and win a race. And I think the line on Time is on my side is admirable. He did well, 15-1, 26-3 on a 5/8 mile track, out just past the 3/8. But unfortunately, that is not the way to the winner's circle with him. Winter Soldier is in Monday. I really like this horse. I love everything about this horse, and I can't wait to race him on Monday night. Agent Black is a little bit closer than I actually thought he was. He trained very good in 2 minutes the other day, 2-2 the other day. I'll look for a mile in 59 or 2 minutes with him this week. And then again, reassess and see how he is. For him to be an effective horse, I believe, looking just briefly at his lines, he's going to have to trot 55, probably 54 at Mohawk if that's where we send him. And to do that, he's going to be a little bit tighter, but he is getting close. Save America, a number of people asked. He is on his way this week, I believe, back to Ontario to start swimming. The plan was to bring him back right after Old Home Week. The truck leaving the Maritimes was going through the United States first. It just made no sense. I said, that's fine. Just next truck available, please bring him to Ontario. So Chucky's going to drop him off there this week. Spitfire Overseas can come back out. He actually maybe got an extra week. No, I said hair tie, not stuffy. No, that's a horse. He does have a stuffy on his horn, though. This kid. I'm going to tell you what. So Save America will be coming up. Greatest Ending, I also talked about him. It's almost impossible to find a way, a place, and a rhythm to get this horse competitive weekly. It's been our biggest Achilles heel. Yeah, I can in a minute. It's been his biggest Achilles heel in regards to him. We're trying our best to work through it. Yes, but you see this video, right?
No.
Oh, you don't see this video? Okay, so I'm trying to get the video done first. I'll get to you in just a second. All right, Turkey? Sit in your chair. Save America, Spitfire might have got an extra week, but we'll be back in this week. Greatest Ending. I'd said it in another video. When you go on the track at 12 or 15-1 from the 6 hole in Mohawk with the leading driver in Canada behind your horse, you're in the wrong class, right? And there's nothing we can do about that. That was the pop-up final. I just thought, just like I did with JK Victory, that was the place to be, and I was wrong. So you'll likely see him return to Ohio, whether it be Southern Those shorts, hard no. I don't care if they're Olivia Newton-Johns. You're not wearing them. What is with these girls? The shorts, a little too short. You know what's wrong with them. They're too short. Young lady, you'll be back out here in 2 minutes with something a little more acceptable. Ava, I've told you a million times. Let me see. Turn around. I don't care if Mom has no problem with them. Mom's not here. All right, I'll tell you what. No, I'll tell you what. I'll let you wear them, but you're not wearing them again. So, Ian. Scrolls. So greatest ending raced a little flat last night. He didn't race flat. He did what he could. It wasn't enough, and we need to find a better place and a more consistent manner in which to race him. And I suspect that will be somewhere around northern or southern Ohio. Young lady, don't say yeah, you know what I'm about to say. Those are not yours, first off. Secondly, they're not supposed to be laying on the ground. Put them back in. Now. Yeah, because you didn't zip it up. JK Victory is in this week. Grand River, I think. Grand River he's in. Looks like Money will be in this week at the Meadows, and I will be there to drive him. Yes. Neptune is in to go tonight. But again, 20-1 morning line. I mean, the morning lines are a little odd anyway. They have Winter Soldier at 9-2, and he should be about 3-5. So I'm a little skeptical if maybe the due diligence was put into the overnights, but not the same scenario with regards to Neptune. He needs to go to the Meadows. The racing is better there for him, and there shouldn't be a time, there should never be a time in an overnight race where our horses are 20-1. So that needs fixed right away. Rock Shining Star raced good the other day, just needs to be a little bit better. I think we're going to move him and race him at Scioto and down to Dayton. We're going to move Neptune over to the Meadows. I think that'll be a better fit for everybody. 3 Point Blue Chip did race better and will continue to race better moving forward. It's set on these. We'll continue to race better moving forward. A fifth the other day, but that's all he could get from Post 8, so not a bad job there. Troso will be ready to go in another 2-3 weeks, I would imagine, in Ontario. That will be the middle of September, as we had forecasted months ago. Yo Mister will race next week. Had a little bit of snot in his nose. They gave him the week off. Drew his blood, as I had asked, to make sure everything was okay. Did a little vet work on him to make sure he was okay, and he'll be in to go next week at Scioto Downs. Delicious Stone DK just continues to race good. I'm a little surprised nobody scooped him up yet, but there's only, this might be the last week at Georgian Downs, or one more at the most. So a great meet for Delicious Stone DK. Patrick DePrana, the tiniest bit flat the other day, but again, has been racing fantastic in the Meadows. We'll see how he does next week. There's your racehorses. I'll be back with your 3-year-olds and your 2-year-olds in just a bit to get you all caught up.